Welcome to All Four Downs podcast. I'm Ovi1, and this is going to be a quick show, but we're going to be talking about a certain head coach that won't start the season with its team. I'm going to talk to you about my top 10 quarterbacks from the transfer portal that you may want to be looking out for. And I got 3 games to pick for this Saturday as week 0 of the college football season starts, and man, it's going to be awesome. We got that and much, much more. So let's get started here with first down. Yeah, we're looking at Jim Harbaugh there. He will not, he will not coach the first 3 weeks of Michigan football. The University of Michigan has self-imposed a 3-game suspension for his alleged violation during the COVID-19 period. Apparently, he violated some rules that resulted or the reason of being recruitment. And I'm not all in detail about what violations were violated. However, the NCAA were investigating for his action, and they've been investigating for quite some time, but they seem not to close things out. So Michigan self-imposed and decided to, you know what, let's suspend him for 3 games, because if they allow the NCAA to really dig in and finalize, there might be some repercussions in the seasons. And NCAA got some bad habits. When they want to punish someone, they want to take the season away of whatever happened in the past. So let's look at the schedule, what he be missing. He'll be missing on the first 3 games, which is East Carolina and UNLV and Bowling Green. All 3 games will be in Michigan. And I guess they're going to be rotating coaches to take charge in each game. I still feel as the Michigan will come out ready to go before they start the Big Ten matchup against Rutgers. They will be 3-0 without Jim Harbaugh. It's almost the same thing that happened to Ohio State, right? Where Urban Myers was suspended for 3 games, and then he comes back, and Ohio State kept winning and winning and winning. So I don't think this is much but Harbaugh just taking a break, doing what he got to do, but he'll be ready. And especially when it comes to all the way November 25th, the last game when they host Ohio State. It is second down, and this is my top 10 of quarterbacks in the transfer portal. And this season, they're going to start with a new team. And I'm going to start off with Sam Hartman, because Sam Hartman, to me, is the top quarterback in the transfer portal. Okay. Sam Hartman is coming from Wake Forest, and in 2021, he threw over 4,000 yards. But Wake Forest has always been a team that it was average towards the bottom. A hell of talent, but just can't get the ball rolling. Okay. And especially when, you got teams like Clemson, right? In the ACC that overshadows everybody. And Wake Forest pretty much couldn't compete against these top teams in that conference. So with Sam Hartman transferring to Notre Dame were seeking for an actual quarterback, and I think this is going to be the best fit for Sam Hartman. And I wouldn't be surprised with the one hell of a defense that Notre Dame has, with Hartman over there as quarterback and the talent that he has. I wouldn't be surprised if Notre Dame finishes the season at 12-0. Moving on with Devin Leary, played for North Carolina State, and now he's going to Kentucky and might be the starting quarterback. But the SEC is a tough conference, man. And you're moving from ACC, which North Carolina State was kind of average, to come over to Kentucky. Maybe it might be a coaching issue, or maybe it was a quarterback issue. But for Larry, it's going to be a long shot, especially when he will be playing against the defending champions, Georgia. Brennan Armstrong. Man, this guy has been talented. In 2021, he was able to throw over 4,000 yards. His numbers dropped in 2022, and he's looking to rebound. So I can see this guy doing well. He's leaving Virginia, And maybe that's something that North Carolina State has that needs, right? Is to get this guy on board. So maybe that was the act that North Carolina State needed to get another quarterback. And I'm definitely going to check him out because the first game of the season, North Carolina State will be visiting the University of Connecticut. That game is going to happen next Thursday in East Hartford, Connecticut. Tanner Mordecai. I got that right. From MSU to Wisconsin. I even found out that he actually committed to Oklahoma before he went to SMU. But now he will be the starting quarterback in Wisconsin. This guy's talented. He went back-to-back years, throwing over 3,000 yards. Maybe needed a fresh start, but this guy's a senior, and think he's going to do well with Wisconsin. And a lot of people are favoring Wisconsin to win their division. And who knows if they should win the division, who would they go against? Should it be Ohio State or Michigan? Just a fruitful thought. Hudson Card was a backup quarterback in Texas. Ewers, who was a starting quarterback, got hurt against Alabama last year. Card took over, and man, he was impressive. And yeah, Texas had their up and down season, but Hudson Card, man, that dude's tough. And him going to Purdue, he's going to do good things for that team. Spencer Sanders spent most of his career with Oklahoma State, decides to go ahead and transfer to Ole Miss. Ole Miss, which is a heavy pass offense. I think he's going to be all right. But man, he had to be in the SEC. And man, does Ole Miss have to play LSU? Got to play Alabama. I don't see him even surpassing those two schools, but they're going to be a close one against Auburn. So we'll see how he can adjust in SEC football. Graham Mertz, man, this guy was talented at Wisconsin. I'm surprising that he jumped ship and moved over to Florida. But that'll be a good position for him to be with. JT Daniels, a surprising fact. I mean, this guy is just jumping ship from school to school to school each year. Committed to USC, transferred to Georgia, played, but was benched and will witness the Georgia Bulldogs win the championship on their first run. Transferred to West Virginia, not that much success for that team, and now he's playing for Rice. So it's almost like he went from top and just went all the way straight down to the lowest level of schools. Drew Pine, Notre Dame was not his thing. I guess it wasn't clicking for him, but maybe it will click good for him with Arizona State. TJ Finley went from LSU to Auburn, and man, how low can you go? This guy's now playing for Texas State. Not a conference that people really watch, but and especially a school like that. I mean, he's in San Marcos, Texas, the Texas State Wildcats. I guess that's for him. And now we'll just go ahead and move over to third down. All right, it's time for picks, and I'm going to tell you right now, the first game of the season is going to happen in Dublin, Ireland, and Notre Dame will be host to Navy. As you look at my screen, 20.5 points. So if you're going to go ahead and gamble and you want to make that money, I'm telling you right now, go 2 on this game. You're going to go ahead and pick 20.5 favorite for Notre Dame, and you're definitely going to take this game over 49. Navy, yeah, they're known for their run attacks and stuff like that. But history, I mean, Notre Dame has won 5 in a row, and they've won big. And the last time they went in Dublin, Ireland, Notre Dame, they just went to town, okay? Believe me on this. You will go 2-0 in this one. Notre Dame, 20.5 favorite. Take the over on this one, over 49. I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes total 56 points or more. Next, UMass versus New Mexico State Aggies. This is the battle of the worst teams in college football. This is like the top 2 of the lowest 10 of all time, right? But the thing is that New Mexico State has won both games against each other here, and definitely is going to happen again. They're going to be at New Mexico for this game. And safely to say, I'm just picking the 7-point favorite for the Aggies. and San Jose State against USC. This is an eye opener, and I think a lot of people are going to pay attention to this game. USC has to win big in this game to convince everyone that they are a top 10 team in the nation. I'm not convinced as of yet, but I'm going to take my chances on this one. However, I got to split on this one. I'm gonna get two bids on this. One, USC will win over 30 points. However, I don't think this game is going to go increasingly over 66 and a half. So I am going under 66 and a half and taking USC in the game with the spread. And those are my five that I'm going for this Saturday. Yes, this Saturday, week 0 of the college football. Yeah, this is it. It's fourth down, and that's not much to talk about. I'm just happy that there's football. I really am. It's about time. I'm enjoying it. And I know you guys will. And for y'all, you NFL fans, the week 1, the Thursday, actually, the Wednesday before week 1, we will have me and Hector will be on here on all 4 downs to giving you our picks for all the games. However, for this one, college football every week with Joe Aguirre and myself, we're going to make these picks. And I'm going to be the champ once again. And to prove everybody, I am the one. You want to make that money? Absolutely. Got to make it. But you got to be safe. Absolutely. Because, listen, there's a lot of people gambling. And some of these students, you know, especially in Iowa, that they like to gamble and now they got caught and they're being dismissed from the schools or they, pretty much doing it for them. But it doesn't matter. When you are gambling, you just got to be safe. And here are some things that you want to look after if you decide to go ahead on DraftKings or Sugar House or wherever website you go to gamble. And it's one, set a money limit in advance and stick to it. Walk away from your losses. Treat gambling as an expense. Set a time limit in advance. Notice your feelings. Okay? Whether you're happy, sad, or whatever it is, you just got to be careful. Keep other activities in the mix. Meaning, look, life is not all about gambling. Just do other things, man. Take lots of breaks. Okay? Take lots of breaks. Like myself, I'm put in the ticket, watch the game. I win, I lose. It doesn't matter. The thing is that don't always have to go back and try to make up your losses because if you do that, you're just going to be broke. Be careful if you drink or do drugs. But honestly, please don't do drugs. But if you do, again, you got to be safe. I know some states legalize marijuana and stuff like that, but you just got to be careful of the things that you do because it will definitely affect you. Okay. So if there's anything, just be safe, enjoy some football, enjoy the weekend. Man, it's here, man. You can't go wrong. Thank you for watching all 4 downs.